Hey everybody, welcome back to CK Adventures. Okay, so today I got home from work and I thought, what did I want to do my video on? Because I'm a little behind. I was like, well, maybe I'll do something on my chickens. So let's see what my chickens are up to. All right, they're just hanging out eating, and they're out doing their thing, looking and pecking at the ground. Okay, so yeah, that wasn't gonna fly. I thought, oh, flying. Well, maybe I could go do my 7-week check on my bees and then do a follow-up video with me going to my Beekeepers Association meeting tonight. But it's kind of damp, it's a little cool, and it's rainy, so I didn't really want to bother the bees. They're out doing their thing, you know, eating from the, getting their sugar water from the mason jar. Whoa, almost got stung there. And doing their thing. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave them be. So leave the bees be. So what does that leave me with? Well, I'll show you. So let me show you. Remember a few days ago, I put a bunch of the seeds in the bags to get them to germinate? Well, I came home and I was like, well, let me take a quick little look. I was like, let's see how we're doing. So I opened up my cucumbers and lo and behold, they are germinating very, very well. So I am going to definitely plant my cucumbers today. They're all doing really well. So there's my cucumbers. I'm going to show you how the rest of them are here in a second. Let me open them all up. With using both hands is a lot easier. All right, so here we go. White squash, not quite there yet. Gonna give it another day or two. Yellow squash, not quite there yet. Butternut squash, not quite there yet. Cantaloupe, there's a few starting to show some growth here. I'm gonna leave them back in the bag for another 2 days or so, and then I'll plant them on Saturday. Sugar baby, watermelons, not quite there yet. Oh, but my zucchini squash, these are definitely showing signs of life. So I am going to plant them today. And then my okra, doing very well. So I think what I'm gonna do with the okra is I have some clay pots, and I'm gonna plant them in the clay pots. But first, what we're gonna do is we are going to plant all these lovely cucumbers. And I learned something from watching Justin Rhodes and another YouTuber named from London Acres in New Hampshire, which Justin Rhodes visited. So I'll show you what he did, Al did, and with the cucumbers. All right, hold on a second. Hey, one other thing I forgot to show you. These are the artichokes that I planted. I've had germination of 7 of the 11 that I planted. So not as many as I was hoping, but they seem to be doing okay. I want to let them get a little bit bigger, maybe another week or two, maybe get them to about this height before I actually plant them out. And the weather, I need a little nicer weather for right now. But okay, so stick with me. I'm going to go do some planting of the cucumbers that are in here, and the zucchini and the okra. Okay, everyone, nothing fancy. So when I moved into my property, I got this lovely shed, and there was a lot of leftover stuff in there. And I got oodles amounts of clay pots. So I'm going to take my okra, sprinkle the seeds in here, get them started, and then later take them out, and then I'll plant them once we get out. So let me get some seeds here and plant them in the dirt. Oops, sorry. Get some started down in there. More in this one. All right, not to bore everybody, but basically that's what I'm doing, is just putting some in, covering up with dirt. They're already starting to germinate, and I will go set these inside in a nice warm spot inside the house and let them grow. All right, so cover everything up, cover them all up. And hopefully I'll have a nice crop of okra. All right, so that's my okra. I'm gonna do it for the other two, and stick with me, and then I will do my zucchinis, followed by my cucumbers. All right, folks, so I had to do another one for a fourth one for the okra. I had too many seeds. So now I'm gonna plant my zucchini squash. Slight dilemma. All right, no turn soil. I got the black plastic down. I was hoping to get the grass underneath to die before I was able to cut holes in it, but unfortunately we still have grass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little shovel. I'll dig a hole, throw some hay over the hole, put a little scoop of manure, a little scoop of dirt, drop a seed in, and see where it goes from there. So here we go. All right, everybody. So I cut the hole, getting in here with my shovel, little shovel. I'm just tearing up the soil a little bit to try to get rid of all the grass that's in here, or at least move it out of the way. So I was hoping this would all be dead. Break up the soil a bit. Next, I'm just gonna grab some straw, shove it down in there. Get a nice heaping scoop of manure. Put it right there. Next, get some topsoil, just rest it on top, make a little mound. Make a little divot in here. Grab one of my seeds. These are my zucchini seeds. Place it ever so gently down in there. I'd put it in upside down. All right, back corrected. Cover it up, and that's it. And I have approximately 12 or 15 more of these to do. So stick with me. Last thing we'll do after I do the zucchinis will be the cucumbers. All right, everybody. So I was going to show you planting my cucumbers, but this video is getting a little too long as it is. So what I did was, I did 15 mounds for my zucchini squash. All right, so 15 are in. Hopefully I'll start seeing some germination, or excuse me, some sprouting coming up here in a little bit, next few days. Appreciate you watching. Last thing, like I said, the okra, I have it in pots. I'll take that inside until they start sprouting a little bit bigger, and then I will put these guys, I'll build probably a 4x4 plot, probably right about here where that bag is, and that will be where my okra goes. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. My next one will be the cucumbers, and I'm going to build a cucumber kind of trellis thing that I saw from on YouTube as well. So thanks. Have a great night.